Alright guys, so today we are back with another Pinterest speed build challenge. So if you guys were interested in the last video and you want to see what goodies we have in store for this video, make sure you like, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned. Alright, in today's speed build, I did a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. And when building this home, I had a set of parents and their toddler in mind, right? So this house, I'm gonna say, is like their starter home. It's fairly small. I didn't really stick to a certain budget, but you know, right now I'm doing the whole Pinterest speed build series, so I'm not gonna stick to a budget because I'm trying to get as close to the Pinterest build as possible without making it look exactly like it. Okay, so I'm going to pop the picture up in the screen in the same spot as I did the last one. If you guys didn't see the last one, it is in the playlist entitled Sims 4, just like this one, so you can go and watch that one if you're interested in that one as well. So right now I'm just working on the outside of the house, and if you see down in the corner, the roofing, for people who are builders, it could look fairly easy, but once I get to the back, it was very hard for me to figure out how I was going to do the roof. Like right here in the photo, it looks like this piece is just one piece, but then when I try to get the angles right, I don't really like it. It doesn't look right. It doesn't flow right. So I kind of go in and tweak it and make it my own. Then like there's a part where I noticed, yeah, the bathroom location, it has like a second roof there to give it some dimension. So I kind of like went in and tweaked that, and then I changed up these corners on the roof so it doesn't like hang over. So this build overall was easy, but it took me a long time, and let me explain to you why, right? Like I've said before, am not a builder, so it takes me a little bit longer to do some of the things that could seem simple. Then me and Toni talk a lot while I'm trying to build. He's showing me stuff on Facebook or Instagram, or he's running video ideas with me while I'm building. So there's a lot of parts that I had to take out because it's just me holding the mouse, not really building anything, because we were talking, and then we stopped to go get breakfast, then we came back and he was supposed to be helping me decorate the inside. That's an epic fail because Toni has no style. Toni has no taste. Toni Toni can dress, but as far as house decorations and style go, yeah, my baby has none. So I ended up doing it by myself because he was over here scrolling on Facebook or talking to me, talking about stuff that had nothing to do with this build, which is kind of what I'm doing right now, right? So let's get into the build. So if you play The Sims, you know that they did this update when the Snowy Escape Pack came out that lets you do platforms, right? When we get to the inside of the house, you will see that I have a platform that I did not intend to be a platform. So what happened was, right here when I was trying to raise it to put the stairs, I ended up only raising the great room, the living room, dining, kitchen space. I ended up only raising that. Then I didn't notice it until I got inside of the build, but I actually liked it. So yeah, that stayed. I kept that. Toni was like, why would you do that? How can you do that? But yeah, that's what I did because it was a mistake and I didn't want to fix it because I actually liked the way it flowed. So now right here, as you can see in the photo from Pinterest, this house has some gray brick. The Sims brick, the brick that I like, let's just say that. The brick that I like in The Sims does not come in gray. So I was pretty much just stuck with the gray that you see here, and I even go back and try to find another one, try to make it work, but I keep that one. It doesn't really look like, to me, it doesn't look like the Pinterest build, but it goes with these houses that are next to them. And if you guys are wondering what world I'm building in, I usually only build in Newcrest because then I don't have to stick with a certain house type because there are no houses around. But I actually downloaded Little Simsi's save file. So this is one of the lots, the girly loft, if you see up there. This is the girly loft lot that she has in the game. And I just bulldozed it and built on there. And that's the same lot that I built the last house on as well. So I'm pretty much finished with the structure of the home. I don't think I go in and change anything else structurally. And then I'm going to get into some landscaping, adding in some windows. Landscaping, let's talk about, we're picking out doors. So let's talk about this door, right? I like the doors that are for the medium height. However, I do not like the medium height wall. So Sims team, if you ever run across this video, it would be great to have some of the doors that are for the medium and tall heights be incorporated into the short height wall. Am I saying that right? The short wall length. Tony's walking in. You got on all this red. Where you going with all your red on? Anyways, so yeah, like I was saying, I like the doors that are for the medium height. So I had to just choose a generic door. This is when I figured out I had this little platform that I didn't mean to be there, but it stayed because I liked it. So I'm not going to do the inside right now. I think I go straight into landscaping. Yeah, go straight into landscaping. Landscaping takes me a while because I'm not good at landscaping. First, I wanted it to look like some succulents, right? Like an outdoor succulent. What's the word? Succulent. Yeah, some succulents on the outside. But that didn't really go over the way that I wanted it to. So I go into doing some of the plants from the garden pack. Not sure the name of it. Romantic Garden Stuff Pack. I think that's it. So I like the Romantic Garden Stuff Pack only for the plants that come with it. Don't really like the pack. And I like making this little outline like it's a little garden that they planted and we know it's really not. So I do that in the front, and then I think I make one in the back as well. So that is what I do, and that takes me, real time, takes me about 30 minutes, right? So building the house, the structure took me about 20 minutes. The landscaping took me roughly 30-45 minutes. Because I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I don't know. I just be throwing plants out there. They don't go together. They don't go with the world. But that's the joy of The Sims. Your lot don't have to look like none of the other lots in the world. It could just be your lot. Ain't that right, babe? Facts. He said facts. So this is when I added the other plant box on the side of... Okay. Love you too. This is when I... Oh, you got on lip chat. What you got on? Vaseline? EOS? Vaseline? It's in the bag. Tony's interrupting me while I'm filming, like he don't know I'm filming. Okay. Anyways, so I guess we're in the backyard now with the flower box. This is great that he interrupted me because I didn't know what to say while doing landscaping. What do you talk about when you landscape? You know, what do you talk about? Exactly. I don't even like the outdoors, so landscaping is not for me. Anyways, so landscaping is almost done. We're gonna wrap that up. Then we're gonna get to the inside where you guys see I have some trouble on the inside because when I play in The Sims, I build with my style, right? So I have a certain style. I like, let's say, boho chic meets mid-century modern with a flair of farmhouse. Boom, that's my style. I would say that's my style, right? If I had to pick, that's my style. Now this house, y'all, my struggle was real because, and this is why, let me explain, right? My struggle was real because I only use certain things in the Sims because I build a certain way. But I don't want all of my houses that I do speed builds on to have the same furniture in each and every build. So then I had to go back and rethink the flooring because this is my favorite floor and I always use it. But I decided to keep it. I just go darker. Yep. Maybe the next build we'll get some carpet, or like maybe next time I'll do a Victorian home. If you're interested in seeing another speed build in the Pinterest build challenge series, comment below what type of house you would like to see, or email us at teetonitv@gmail.com with the Pinterest link to the house that you would like to see. Our email is always in the description box below. Now, enough advertising, right? So now I'm going to start working on the kitchen, and I choose a backsplash from Jungle Adventure because Jungle Adventure really, truly, honestly is my favorite pack as far as build items. This flooring is from Jungle Adventure. I love the Jungle Adventure cabinets. This is when I tried the new ones though, the snowy escape ones. But why did I not use these? Yeah, I don't even remember. I think it had something to do with the overhead cabinets. I think I didn't like the overhead cabinets, or I couldn't find them, or I just got impatient and quit looking for them, right? But then I was going for this more modern white farmhousey like kitchen, right? The backsplash, these walls, the wallpaper, it doesn't really go. So, excuse me, that goes out the window, and I think I use the yeah, that's why I didn't use the cabinets. I couldn't find the upper head cupboards that I like to go with it. Anyways, so I ended up changing the wallpaper to a white, I think it was from Spade. It may be one of the white wallpapers from Spade that kind of looks like tile. And I felt like that looked good with this kind of ship-like feel I'm going for in the living space. So I changed it out along with these cabinets that I use from, I want to say Island Living. Is it Island Living? It might be Island Living. Sure, whatever it's called, the Island Pact, right? So I used that instead because I like the vibe of them, especially the half cabinets that I use there. And then this is when I switch out that tile for something a little more neutral, right? So all the walls I keep either this ship black or I do a gray, because gray is the new beige, right? That's what my mom says, gray is the new beige. Anyway, so I keep that look going, and I love these overhead cabinets. Even though they're not found in the overhead cabinets, you have to go to the shelves. So you have to look in the where the shelves are. If you look at it by category, then that's where I went. Now this is when we came back after breakfast. Toni helped me out. He was like, put a microwave in. They need a paper towel holder. They need this, and that. So Tony's kind of helping me. Like, he made me go back in and put a popcorn maker and a coffee maker. And then he told me to move the fruit basket because the fruit would be burnt behind the stove. He complained about the stove being there, but in the interior picture, which I'm going to insert in the same spot as the exterior picture, right? In the interior picture, that is where the kitchen is. And the whole point of this series is to try to get the house to match the Pinterest photo. So that is what we're doing in this series. And Toni does not agree with the fact that the stove should go there, but that is where I put it. The living room is about the only room that Toni actually helped me do, right? So I had a hard time in the living space because, like I said before, I'm used to building a certain way. Like when I build houses, I'm always always going to use Tiny Living, what's that new one? Nifty Knitting, and then Jungle Adventure. Like, I'll use other packs for like wallpaper and stuff, but furniture wise, living room wise, my entire living room is always Tiny Living or the Nifty Knitting. I don't know, there's something about it. It's modern. The stuff in those packs, the items that come with those packs are very modern. So that is what I go for. But in this house, we go for a modern feel, but it's kind of, let's say, dated. Like a dated modern, like a mid-century modern. Yes, let's say that. We go for a mid-century modern feel. Now, while that is my style, I would never use the sofa and the chair from the bowling stuff pack. I don't like the bowling stuff pack. I don't like the bowling aspect in the game at all. It's not realistic. Like, you don't just stand over each other and bowl 3 or 5 or 10 frames. It's not realistic to me. But it's The Sims. A lot of things in The Sims are not realistic. But Toni and I both agreed upon this. Even though I do use some of the Tiny Living things in this pack. You know, don't judge me. These items are my go-to, right? I will get out of it more I build. I've only done 2 houses in this series, so I'm going to get out of it. Like my next house, let's say the next house is going to be a Victorian home, and the interior is going to be traditional. I'm saying it, I'm about to write it down so it actually comes true. So we're going to do a Victorian traditional home. That is what we're going to do. It's not going to be modern at all. It's just going to be Victorian and traditional. So I'm going to look for one. You guys look for some on Pinterest. Send me the links and we will do it next Saturday. Now, let's talk about why we did not upload for an entire week. And a lot of people, when they're starting out YouTube, like we're still new. We've only been doing it a month, right? When you're starting out YouTube, you really, really get discouraged because your fan base is not there yet. The people who you think will support you are not your supporters. A lot of our subscribers are people we do not even know. But whenever you guys comment, we make sure we comment or we like it. We give it a heart. Or we comment back. We start a conversation because you guys are our supporters. The friends and family members who we think would be supporters are not really supporting us. So for that week, it wasn't because we were discouraged or anything. It's because I had midterms, right? So I am in my last 2 classes and I had midterms and I was stressed out. I had to do a project. I had to write a paper. It was just a whole lot. And I procrastinate a lot. Like, I am filming this video today when it goes up because I procrastinate. And I know I do Sims every Saturday. So I procrastinate. Why not just record the video, girl, and then put it up on Saturday, right? No idea, but I procrastinate. The work is due by Monday at midnight in the States, right? I did not do my paper until, let's say, Monday at 10 in the States, right? So it has to be turned in by 11:59 p.m. I maybe started that paper at 10:59. No, I'm gonna say 10 p.m. I maybe started that paper at 9:30, 10 p.m. I hate writing. It's not for me. I love math. I can do the math work all day, but this class isn't math. I'm taking a geography and the educational capstone, and I am struggling, y'all. Struggling. But I'm gonna be finished December 18th. So we're just hustling till we get finished. Anyways, enough about last week. But that's just why we didn't upload last week. I was stressed out. Toni didn't know how to deal with my stress, so he was kind of trying to help, but I don't really like help. I try to be real independent. Anyway, so we didn't upload for a week, but we're back into the swing of things, and we got an upload schedule now. So You guys will see videos Mondays, Thursdays, and then of course the Sims videos on Saturday. Toni will probably go live in between that playing 2K. That's just what he does. I don't consider those videos. I just consider that Toni playing 2K. Now, when I say Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, right now that is Korean time, right? So we will upload Monday and Thursday in Korea. Okay? Hear me and hear me correctly, in Korea. So if you're in the United States of America and you see a video come out Sunday night, that is Monday in Korea. So that is why it will seem like our upload schedule is Sunday, Wednesday, Friday for now, because we leave in about 30 days. Now, into the bedroom. I kind of skipped over the whole bathroom. The bathroom is the best bathroom I think I've ever built. I love it. And I added that little laundry spot right there with a little room divider, because you want the builds to be realistic. There was not a laundry space in the picture from Pinterest, but that is because I only did the first floor, right? So this house has a second floor. I didn't really go into the second floor because I'm a new builder, so I'm trying to take it easy. We're just gonna start with first floor, 1 or 2 bedrooms, because this took me maybe 2 hours as it is. So I'm just gonna start with smaller builds and then work my way up. So maybe in a month or two, when we get settled, I'll do a build that's 4 bedrooms, just 1 floor, and then maybe I'll go into doing a 2-floor, 2-bedroom. But for this build, it was just 2 bedrooms, and it's fairly small. It's a starter, but it has a lot of space. Like, I would live in this house. Now, not with these decorations. Let's get it straight. This is not my vibe at all. It's too colorful for me. I like a neutral palette with one color, right? So in the living space, I would have probably just went with the yellow. Too many colors for my taste, but hey, it worked for the build, so that is what I stuck with. So now I'm just adding in, at first I said I was going to have twin toddlers, but when I got into the bedroom to play with the beds, like the layout of the beds, I didn't really like it, and I wanted it to feel a little more spacious. So then I went back and decided I was just going to do 1 kid. It was going to be a boy, and he's going to be really into the whole monsters and dinosaurs. So his room is really blue and orange, and it has that monster dinosaur-y vibe. This is the last room in the house, and we're pretty much almost finished with this room because I don't do a whole lot. I just put a bookcase, a chair, the little dresser. I put these 2 shelves up with the dinosaurs on it, give them a little tablet, a couple of toys, and then I think that's it. I go back in the end and add some outdoor activities. So I put a fireplace on the back porch, 3-chair seating area, like a dining space outside with 3 chairs. Now there is not a door to outside, like to the back, because I forgot that I made that back porch, and it would have been nice to have that accessible from the master or from the kitchen, but I completely forgot about it. So there is not a way to get outside from there. Then I also decided to add this knitting space in for the mom. So I decided she was going to be a stay-at-home mom and she was going to knit. And then the dad is he's an art critic. So I gave him a canvas outside. I was going to put it there, and then I would put it on the back. And then that's when I noticed that I didn't have a door to get to the back. So I went back and put it on the front porch, so he has a view of outside when painting. So the dad, like I said, is an art critic. The mom is what did I say? She was a stay-at-home mom, and she's going to knit. And I will put this bill up on the gallery. What is my username? See, that's the problem. I don't know my username on the gallery, so I'm going to make a new one. You can find this using the hashtag teetonitv or just by searching T and Toni on the Sims 4 gallery. This concludes the build. I go in and I add just the laundry baskets because I forgot about them. This concludes today's build. Gonna get into the screenshots. If you guys like this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe, comment, please share. We have a lot of new subscribers. Thank you all for coming over to the channel. We look forward to this journey with you guys, and as always, we love you. See you next time on T and Toni TV. I don't wanna give you the wrong impression.